Who would believe that losing my job would lead to one of my best Notre Dame memories? My name is Mike Moore from the class of 1968. My sacred story begins 1 week before Thanksgiving in 1997. It was a dark day for me because I had just lost my job in a career that had been one of my passions for 20 years. My wife asked me what I wanted to do for Thanksgiving that year, knowing that I was in need of inspiration. I told her I wanted to visit Notre Dame, hoping a visit to campus would lift my spirits. So on Thanksgiving morning, we drove 3 hours from our home in Ohio and arrived mid-afternoon. When we got to campus, we visited all the usual places, the Basilica, the Grotto, my old dorms, and walked around St. Mary's Lake. It was getting late, so we started to look for a place to have dinner. It looked like we would need to go into South Bend for dinner when I asked a student walking alone toward us if we could eat somewhere on campus. He simply said, "Go to the North Dining Hall." North Dining Hall had been my dining hall when I was a freshman in 1964. When we arrived, it was completely dark outside, but when we opened the door, we were met by the warmth of students inviting us to join their Thanksgiving banquet, complete with white tablecloths, candles, and every food imaginable. We had a wonderful meal, talking mostly with international students unable to go home for the short holiday weekend. During that dinner, I noticed that my intense discouragement over the circumstances of my life started to wane, and I began to feel my self-confidence return. In the coming months, I started an exciting new career that provided emotional and financial rewards over many years until retirement. Who was that student walking alone on an empty campus that evening who directed us to the banquet? I'll never know, but I do know that the spirit of Notre Dame was alive in those students in the North Dining Hall that night when they gave me an unforgettable gift. During Advent, we can celebrate with those who affirm our true dignity and identity, reminding us of our value and worth. No matter what twists and turns in life occur, there are those who know who we really are: God, our friends and loved ones, and yes, our Notre Dame family.